Hi y'all, you're watching the Big Jim Country Boy YouTube channel. Yeehaw!
Do you want to lower your blood glucose and live a healthier life? Welcome everyone. Today we're delving into the world of the ketogenic or keto diet. This is a diet that's low in carbohydrates and high in fats, sending your body into a metabolic state known as ketosis. When this happens, your body becomes incredibly efficient at burning fat for energy. It also turns fat into ketones in the liver, which can supply energy for the brain. The keto diet has potential benefits that extend beyond weight loss. It might help reduce symptoms of Alzheimer's, epilepsy, Parkinson's, and even some types of cancer. But today, we're focusing on how it can potentially lower blood glucose levels, making it a possible dietary consideration for those with diabetes. Our aim in this video is to provide a comprehensive, easy-to-follow guide on how to eat a real keto diet. So let's get started. Join us on this journey to improved health by learning how to eat a real keto diet. To begin with, let's demystify carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, affectionately known as carbs, are one of the three macronutrients found in our food, the other two being proteins and fats. They're primarily a source of energy for our bodies, much like fuel for a car. Now, when you consume carbohydrates, your body breaks them down into smaller units called glucose, which is a type of sugar. This glucose enters your bloodstream and voila, we have what we call blood glucose or blood sugar. The more carbohydrates you eat, the more glucose you have in your bloodstream. However, here's the catch. Too much glucose in your blood can be harmful. This is where insulin, a hormone produced by your pancreas, comes into play. It's like a key that opens the doors of your cells, allowing glucose to enter and be used as energy. But what happens if there's too much glucose and not enough insulin? Or if your cells become resistant to insulin? Well, this can lead to high blood glucose levels and potentially diabetes. So you might wonder, why are carbohydrates important in a ketogenic or keto diet? The answer lies in your body's love for glucose. Given a choice, your body will always opt for glucose as its primary source of energy. But in a keto diet, by significantly limiting your carbohydrate intake, you force your body to look for alternative fuel sources, and that's when it turns to fats. This metabolic state, where your body uses fats instead of carbs for energy, is called ketosis. And achieving this state is the primary goal of a keto diet. But remember, limiting doesn't mean eliminating. Your body still needs a certain amount of carbohydrates for optimal function. The key is to choose wisely, opting for nutrient-dense carbs like leafy greens and avoiding sugar-laden processed foods. Remember, in a keto diet, carbs are limited, not eliminated. So go ahead, embrace the keto lifestyle, but do it wisely, understanding the essential role of carbohydrates in your diet. Now that we've tackled carbohydrates, let's move on to proteins. Proteins, the building blocks of life, play a crucial role in the ketogenic diet. They are essential for the growth and repair of your body's tissues, not to mention they also contribute to the feeling of fullness, which is a key to successful weight management. In the context of a keto diet, proteins are particularly important. They help maintain muscle mass, especially during weight loss, when your body might otherwise break down muscle for energy. They also support your immune system and contribute to a well-functioning metabolism. But where do we get these proteins from? A common misconception is that a keto diet is all about gorging on bacon and butter. While those foods do contain protein, it's crucial to vary your sources to ensure you're getting a wide range of nutrients. Beef, for instance, is a fantastic source of high-quality protein. It's packed with essential amino acids, the ones your body can't produce on its own and needs to get from food. Turkey is another powerhouse of protein, and it's also low in fat, making it a great choice for those who are watching their calorie intake. Fish, on the other hand, offers not only protein but also a wealth of omega-3 fatty acids, which are good for your heart. And let's not forget eggs. They're a breakfast staple for many on a keto diet for a reason. They're loaded with high-quality protein and a whole host of vitamins and minerals. But remember, while proteins are indeed your friends on a keto diet, it's not about eating as much protein as you can. Balance is key. Too much protein can be as detrimental as too little, as excess protein can be converted into glucose, potentially knocking you out of ketosis. So, aim for a moderate protein intake, not too much, not too little. Variety, moderation, and balance should be your guiding principles when it comes to consuming proteins on a keto diet. Proteins are your friends in a keto diet, but remember, balance is key. You might be surprised to learn that fats are not your enemy. Indeed, fats play a crucial role in a ketogenic or keto diet. They are the primary source of energy, making up a whopping 70 to 75% of your caloric intake on a keto diet. Yes, you heard that right. So how does this work, you might wonder? Well, when you drastically reduce your carbohydrate intake, your body has to turn to another source of energy. And that's where fats step into the spotlight. They're transformed into ketones by your liver, and these ketones are then used by your body and brain for fuel. This process is known as ketosis, hence the name ketogenic diet. Now, it's important to note that not all fats are created equal. We're not advocating for a diet of deep-fried delights, no matter how tempting that might sound. Instead, we're talking about healthy fats, which are essential for your body to function optimally. Think along the lines of monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats. These are the good guys, found in foods like avocados, olives, and fatty fish like salmon and mackerel. They help reduce bad cholesterol levels while increasing the good ones, and are packed with vital nutrients. Then there's saturated fats found in meat, eggs, and butter. While these should be consumed in moderation, they're not to be avoided completely. They play a role in hormone regulation and are important for our brain and immune system. And let's not forget about omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish and flax seeds, which are excellent for heart health and reducing inflammation. The key to a successful keto diet is balance and variety, ensuring you're getting the right types of fats in the right proportions. So you can say goodbye to the days of fat phobia and start embracing these energy-packed powerhouses. But remember, just like with any diet, it's important to listen to your body and make adjustments as needed. What works wonders for one person might not work the same for another. In a keto diet, fats are not to be feared, but embraced. So don't shy away from fats. Instead, welcome them to your table and let them help you on your journey to better health. Let's not forget the importance of our greens. Now, when we talk about a keto diet, we often emphasize fats and proteins, but the unsung heroes of this dietary lifestyle are certainly the greens. Low-carb vegetables like cucumbers, radishes, and celery play a crucial role in a ketogenic diet. Greens are not just fillers on your plate or a way to add color to your meals. They're nutritional powerhouses, packed with essential vitamins and minerals. They provide fiber, which aids in digestion, and they also offer a variety of health benefits, from boosting your immune system to reducing inflammation. Take cucumbers, for instance. They're a fantastic source of hydration, with a water content of over 90%. They're low in carbs, making them a perfect fit for a keto diet. Plus, they're rich in vitamin K, an essential nutrient for bone health. Then we have radishes. These peppery little gems are not only low in carbs but also high in vitamin C, which can help to boost your immune system. They're also a good source of potassium, which is essential for heart health. And let's not overlook celery. This humble veggie is a great source of vitamins A, C, and K, as well as potassium and folate. It's low in carbs and calories, making it a guilt-free snack for those on a keto diet. Keep in mind, a balanced keto diet isn't just about eliminating carbs and loading up on fats. It's about choosing the right kind of foods that nourish your body. And these low-carb vegetables are indeed the right kind of foods. They're nutrient-dense, they're delicious, and they add variety to your meals. So the next time you're planning your keto meals, make sure to incorporate these greens. They'll not only help you stay within your carb limit, but also provide a wealth of health benefits. Remember, a keto diet is not just about what you can't eat, it's also about what you can and should eat. Greens are essential for balance and nutrition in a keto diet. Scene script. Let's now discuss foods to avoid on a keto diet. It's important to understand why certain foods are off limits, especially when it comes to processed foods like those that come in cans or boxes. You might be wondering, why can't I just grab a quick ready meal or a can of soup? Well, here's the lowdown. Processed foods are often chock full of hidden carbs. They're packed with ingredients like sugars, starches, and grains, which are all big no-nos in a ketogenic diet. These ingredients are what we call hidden sugars, and they can quickly kick you out of ketosis without you even realizing it. Moreover, processed foods are typically low in nutrients. They're stripped of their natural vitamins and minerals during the manufacturing process, leaving you with empty calories that don't provide your body with the fuel it needs. And let's not forget about the additives. Preservatives, artificial colors, flavor enhancers. These are all common in processed foods, and they're not exactly what you'd call natural. Your body doesn't need these artificial chemicals. It needs real, wholesome food. So what should you eat instead? The key is to go for fresh, whole foods. Think lean meats, fish, eggs, and leafy greens. These foods are naturally low in carbs, but high in the nutrients your body needs to stay healthy and energized. Plus, they're much more satisfying than a packet of crisps or a can of soup. It's also worth noting that not all processed foods are created equal. Some, like canned fish or frozen vegetables, can be part of a healthy keto diet. But it's crucial to read the labels and make sure they don't contain any hidden sugars or unnecessary additives. In summary, while processed foods might be convenient, they're not the best choice for a ketogenic diet. They're often high in hidden carbs, low in nutrients, and full of artificial additives. Remember, fresh is best in a keto diet. By sticking to whole natural foods, you can keep your carb intake low, your nutrient intake high, and your body in a state of ketosis. Now that's what we call a win-win. Scene script. Have you heard about net carbs? Let's clear up some confusion. Net carbs. It sounds like a simple concept, right? Subtract the fiber and sugar alcohols from the total carbs, and voila, you have your net carbs. But is it really that simple? In the context of a ketogenic diet, it's safe to say that the idea of net carbs is a myth. Let's delve further into why that's the case. You see, the concept of net carbs was originally introduced by food manufacturers as a marketing strategy. It was a way to make their products appear lower in carbs than they actually are. And while it's true that fiber and some sugar alcohols aren't absorbed by our bodies in the same way as other carbs, this doesn't mean they have no impact on our blood glucose levels. Take sugar alcohols, for example. While they might not spike your blood glucose as dramatically as pure sugar, they can still cause a rise. This is particularly important for those following a ketogenic diet, as even a slight increase in blood glucose can disrupt ketosis, the metabolic state that's key to the diet's benefits. And then there's fiber. Yes, it's true that our bodies can't digest fiber in the same way as other carbs, but this doesn't mean it has zero impact on our blood glucose. Some types of fiber can still lead to a rise in blood glucose, albeit a slower one. So where does this leave us with net carbs? Well, in the context of a ketogenic diet, it's not about net carbs at all. It's about total carbs. Why? Because every carb, whether it's from fiber, sugar alcohols, or otherwise, has the potential to impact your blood glucose level, and therefore your state of ketosis. So next time you're browsing the supermarket aisles, don't be fooled by the net carbs on the packaging. Look at the total carbs. That's the number that truly counts in a ketogenic diet. In a keto diet, it's total carbs that count, not net carbs. So, are you ready to start your journey on a keto diet? We've covered a lot of ground today, and I hope that you're feeling inspired and empowered to make some positive changes. It's important to remember that the keto diet is not just about losing weight. It's about embracing a healthier lifestyle that can help to lower your blood glucose levels, among many other benefits. Let's quickly recap what we've learned. We've discussed the ins and outs of carbohydrates and why it's vital to limit their intake. Remember, carbs are carbs, regardless of whether they are simple or complex. Cutting down on carbs is the first step towards adopting a keto diet. We also delved into the world of proteins, from beef to bacon, turkey, fish, and eggs. These are your new best friends on this journey. They'll provide you with the energy you need to power through your day while keeping you feeling full and satisfied. But let's not forget about fats. Yes, fats. Butter, bacon, and the like are not your enemies here. In fact, they're essential for a successful keto diet. They help to keep your body in a state of ketosis, burning fat for energy instead of glucose. And of course, we can't leave out the greens. Cucumbers, radishes, celery, and other leafy vegetables are your allies in this journey. They're low in carbs and high in nutrients, making them a perfect addition to your keto meals. We've also talked about the importance of avoiding processed foods. They often hide a multitude of sins, including unhealthy amounts of sugar and carbohydrates. Stick to whole, fresh foods whenever possible. Lastly, we debunked the myth of net carbs. The idea that some carbs don't count towards your daily total is, unfortunately, a fairy tale. All carbs count, and it's crucial to keep track of them. Remember, this is your journey and your health. You're in the driver's seat, and you have the power to make the choices that are best for you. So what are you waiting for? Embrace the keto lifestyle and take control of your health today.